Alright, we're just going to do a real quick one here because Amazon showed up. And this is one of those things I should have bought a long time ago and didn't. And now I got them. And I really wish I would have just bought them a long time ago. If you do any TIG welding, you already know what these are, I bet. Let's put one off to the side. So these guys are storage tubes for your filler rod, and they're separated inside, so I can put like all my 70-2 rods in one spot and separate them by size instead of like now. Let me go grab it. You know, I've got this guy, which is 3/32, and then mixed in there is some 16th. I already separated them out, so some 16th or some 040 wire, because you know, depending on what you're TIG welding. Set this down. You know, if you're doing something really thin, you don't want wire this big. You want wire this big, because this will cool your pedal down too much. Or for real thin stuff, you need enough heat to melt this, but this is thicker than the metal, and then you have problems with it running away in your metal. So you kind of want to match your filler to your metal size. Just a quick rule of thumb. Same with when you're MIG welding, you know what I mean? If you're welding big, thick, heavy stuff, you usually use a thicker wire because it can carry the amperage and everything better. So in the future, if you guys want, we can do some more in-depth on how to weld or when to weld what type videos if you want. I am not a welding teacher. I just know how to melt things together because I've done it for a long time. So we'll separate these out and I'll kind of show you what I mean. And then we'll label it. Be ER70S-2, which is what you use for regular mild steel. So now when I need it, they're all separated in there. And I don't have to waste a bunch of time trying to find my thing, and then I can get all these. They make holders for these, but I don't have enough room for one right now. But I can just line them up right there, and then, oh look, 70S-2, and then I'll fill my other one up. Oh look, silicone bronze, which you use for brazing, or oh look, 4043, which is for aluminum. So I'm gonna get these organized real quick, and we'll get back to the final dealio here. So my bulk of this I'll just keep stored. This is the other thing that sucks about keeping it in these little tubes, is you grab what you want and then it's a pain to get it all back together in there. So we'll do this one. We'll make this one aluminum. So we got ER 4043. We pretty much just put this whole tube in there. And then our silicone bronze for brazing. So we'll just call that one some silly bronze. Just so silly bronze. Silly goose. There we go. Where to set it? Oh. The orange is blending in. It's right in front of my stupid face. I'm going to put these over here. And then this last one will be for stainless. I need to order some more stainless rods, so that'll either be some 316L or some 308L. And there you go. Way more organized, way more better. They all fit behind my table. I can bring them where I need to go. They'll fit on my cart. Let's go see. Let's go test fit one on the cart. And grab this aluminum. Oh, does it fit? Oh, garbage. Doesn't fit on the cart. Well, we'll figure something out for that. But there you go. If you TIG weld and you don't have any of these, get some, because these are going to be sweet. And remember, if you don't get started learning how to weld or welding things, then you'll never get better at it.